Last night I cried, tossed and turned, woke up with dry eyes, my mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I have gotten into. 3 miles to clear my mind, it always helped me, yeah. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually, hey, singing if you know it. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get off this emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get off. Yesterday I told myself I was gonna be okay, gonna start a new day, truly happy. I was gonna take control of me, but eventually reality hit me, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I opened my eyes and I realized that I was still being taken on a constant ride on your own. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sometimes I feel like we don't even talk anymore, and we don't even know what we argue about. Don't even say I love you no more, 'cause saying how we feel is no longer allowed. Some people work things out and some just don't know how to. Yeah, she better sing at your motherfucking computer screen. Shit, I know y'all wasn't expecting a duet video. I mean, I ain't got nobody with me anyway to sing a duet with me. But I know y'all wasn't expecting me to sing 2 damn songs. And I did that. Yes, I did. Gotta give my old self a pat on the back, bitch. Yes, Kevin, you fucking did that. Yes, bitch. Yes. So anyway, let's get into this video. First, make sure y'all start this video all clicking that thumbs up button. Share on Facebook. Share on Twitter. Share to YouTube. Share to your Instagram. Take a picture saying, yes, bitch, I'm watching the Scripting Show. And tag me so I can like it and leave a comment or some shit. Damn. Let me know that you watching us. Hey. Anyway, y'all, excuse me. Ooh, that was so nasty and so rude. So nasty, so rude. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Ooh, I can taste that pizza. Ooh, I tasted that pizza. Anyway, as you can see, I told y'all my guest co-host Corbell was going to be here, and he's inside me. Ooh, that's so nasty and so rude. So nasty and so Anyway, bitches, I know you're like, bitch, you better get on to this video. So, hey! First things first, K.Michelle and Leela James and Jaguar, Wright. It ain't got shit to do with Leela James. I mean, the topic is about, some of it is about Leela James, but it's really K.Michelle versus Jaguar Wright. And Jaguar Wright was not feeling K.Michelle singing Fall For You by Leela James on a Love and Hip Hop wedding. So let's talk about that right quick. Let's read the reading that Jaguar Wright was trying to give to K.Michelle. Let me find it in my notes because I know I snapped the picture. Shout out to the Shade Room for getting the whole tea. Nothing but the tea. How did this get clear at Leela James, the Lil Mo show on TV1? What the fuck Lil Mo got to do with it? Anyway, I need to hear my girl Leela James saying this on TV, not K.Michelle. No disrespect, but she got her own love songs. Or were there just not enough? No shade, just Blonde and Light. At least it will bring awareness to a truly inspiring project. Sorry, this one caught me off guard. By the way, Love and Hip Hop The Wedding How do we really feel about this? Has reality-based TV crossed a sacred line? So, let me respond to you. First of all, I have a problem with nobody covering anybody's new song unless they got permission to do that. Now, y'all remember earlier this year, that even though Legacy doesn't own the rights to Precious Lord Take My Hand, we wanted was to Take My Hand, Precious Lord. Y'all let me fucking up. But anyway, we all know that Legacy sang the song in the movie Glory. Is it called Glory? Selma, goddammit. The song was called Glory that Common and John Legend sang. Oh, let me tell you something. Corbell is really doing things to be tonight. So anyway, we all know that Legacy doesn't own it, but she brought the song back to the forefront because she sang the song in the movie Selma. And before the Glory performance, Beyonce wanted to sing Take My Hand, Precious Lord. Now, I think it would have been great if Legacy would have had the chance to sing it, but Beyonce wanted to do it, and we all know how that turned out. And I think we all treat Beyonce and who asked about it, and none of them responded to it. Beyonce never talked about it, and Legacy just kept it cute, mediatraining.net. So yeah, she kept it really, really cute. But anyway, as long as she got permission to sing the song from Lila James, I think it was okay. And what Jaguar Wright had to do with it? Like, why was she so mad? She was really in her feelings. And I hate my fucking phone. So, I gotta go back to K.Michelle response. Because K.Michelle, when I say K.Michelle was not feeling it, and she read her ass, I mean, she just read her ass. Let's go. Why are you so bothered? I checked your Wikipedia and you don't have many receipts. Are you mad you never really made it? Serious question. Me and Lila are great. Me and Lila are great and both have the same management. Yandy loved the song and Lila being supportive let me sing it. There's nothing wrong with showing love. Until you get 2 #1 albums and a couple top 10 records, you should focus on you getting there. After all these years, stop being so damn messy and opinionated when you're nobody to talk. Don't create issues for your house. You should see another black woman and shut the fuck up and salute. Oh, your response isn't needed. I've been booked for days now, and I did see K.Michelle in D.C. on Sunday, so she is booked. So I need to go to sleep, and so I can travel home to my new $3 million home. Not bad, huh? Good night, dirty backpack. Express your thoughts and all that deep shit. I don't care, because you're blocked. And this is the most action you've got on your page in years. And by the way, I did not know that Jaguar Wright had an Instagram. Shit, I don't even know if she had a Twitter or if she signed to a label or any of that stuff. But hey, that's not for me to discuss. I want to get back to the Lila James, K.Michelle, and Jaguar Wright. Now see, Jaguar Wright, bitch, did I say that right? Well, Jaguar Wright, say that 3 times. Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright, you can't do it. Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright, you can't do it. Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright. So anyway, Jaguar Wright. Shit, this is the most we ever said her name on the Scorpion Show. I don't think we ever talked about her on the Scorpion Show. Were we ever worried about her? No. The what ifs, and the what ifs. So, Jaguar, you were wrong in being messy and you were being shady. And you claimed that you wasn't being shady. But like I said, when you're not being shady, there is no need to say no shade. There's no shade. Just say, don't get me wrong. But it's not wrong to be opinionated. But it's wrong to be shady. You were rude and you were shady about it. And you knew you was being shady about it. But they want to try to cover it up with no shade. No. And did K.Michelle have to say all of that? No. But did she do it? Yes. Do I give a damn? No. Did she read her rights? Yes. Did she go all the way in? Yes. And it was just crazy. The way she lit Jaguar Wright's ass up. I mean, K.Michelle really lit that ass up for 40 days and 80 nights. And 160 days overnight, bitch. She really got her. She really got, she got her. So Jaguar Wright, she gonna go to her Instagram and say all this extra shit that I didn't screen cap because I don't give a damn. And then she made all these videos. Listen, she made a video response to K.Michelle and told K.Michelle get her singing up, and then she started singing. Now I'm not gonna lie, yes, Jaguar Wright has a better voice than K.Michelle, but ain't nobody worried about that in 2015. I mean, it took me years to understand that people don't care if you can sing anymore because they really don't care how good your voice is. Nobody cares anymore. Like, I really can't explain this new generation and the bullshit music that they like. But shout out to everybody that was living for my Throwback Thursdays with all the music that I put up there. I put up some Mariah Carey, Luther, almost said Luther James, Luther Vandross, Total C, bitch, you are so drunk. Total C. Yes! Shout out to my new group, Total C. Shout out to Total. Shout out to A. Marie. Shout out to Sierra. No, she's not a throwback artist. But Get Up, that was my motherfucking song. I love that video. Love that video. But anyway, let's get to the next topic of discussion. Ooh, and you are sweating, Kevin. I can feel that sweat just pouring down right here. So let's get to the next subject. Anita Baker versus Cheryl Lynn. Now, we know Cheryl Lynn from Got to Be Real. Now, any other song that she sang, I don't know about. I might have heard it. You know, like how they be doing them back in the day commercials, and they got your little song on a compilation. You really don't know the song as a kid, but you know that you hear the song because your mom done played it on a damn record or some shit, or you heard it somewhere in movies and stuff, and they say, if you want this song, dial 1-800 such. That's the type of throwback Cheryl Lynn is, okay? After Got to Be Real. And everybody know this song. Shit, it was a theme song to Got to Be Real, the YouTube show. But bitch, if I seen Cheryl Lynn walking downtown, I wouldn't have known what she looked like because I don't know her face. But when it comes to Anita Baker, who don't know Anita Baker's? Baker's with an S. I had to throw an S on there. Anita Baker. Caught up in the rapture, same old love, I apologize. Her composition album. Like, we know Anita Baker. Anita Baker had moderate success 10 years ago when she came back out with My Everything. Like, we were happy to see Anita Baker back out. Shit. Yes, Anita Baker. So, Cheryl Lynn wasn't feeling that she got blocked by Anita Baker on Twitter. And I guess I guess Cheryl Lynn seen Anita Baker somewhere and she didn't like the response that she got from Anita. Maybe Anita ignored her and blocked her in person like she did on Twitter. I don't know what happened because I wasn't there. And I gave Cheryl Lynn a chance to, hey, call into the Script Me Show on Monday. Let's discuss what's going on. Let's discuss your duets album and all that, but we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, she went on a tirade on Twitter and said all this stuff about Anita Baker. Them saying, oh, because maybe your voice ain't right and all this and that. I mean, Cheryl Lynn was being very petty on Twitter. And then she's like, oh, we're too old for this and all this and that. But yes, Cheryl Lynn, you're too old for what you were saying and what you were doing on Instagram. I mean, I'm going to assume that you're like in your late 50s, early 60s. I'm just going to assume that you're somewhere in that part of town. And I don't think that you should have put however you felt about how Anita Baker treated you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere. I don't think it should have been, you should have put that nowhere online because y'all too classy for that. Y'all too old for this beef. Like, who the fuck 50 with beef? With another R&B bitch. Like, for real, like, come on. Can you really picture Retha and Patty going at it? I mean, I can see them throwing shade. But I mean, seeing them actually beef, bitch, that ain't what's for dinner. Cause y'all too old for that. Shit, I look at the K.Michelle and Tamar beef as y'all too fucking old for that, especially one of them. Too damn old for that shit. Come on. Let this new girl rise the fuck up in the ranks. Damn, you coming for this look? Never mind. Anyway, I done got a flashback. Ooh, girl. Anyway, like Cheryl, Lynn, you're too old for that. You are too old to be so fucking petty. Talking about, oh, your voice ain't right, your vocals ain't together. So I said, well, hey, do y'all think Cheryl Lynn created this beef to promote her new duets album? And she said, oh no, this is long before that. Well, why did you wait till last night to put this on there? Oh no, she talking about, oh, the little duets album been in the works. But still, like, why did you wait till last night? Because you know blogs are going to pick up on, excuse me, you know blogs are going to pick up on what's going on. They too fucking old for this shit. And I'm glad. Let me tell you something. I learned a I would say over 20 years ago. Yeah, bitch. I learned that 20 years ago, the best way to make a bitch feel this small, and you probably can't even see how close they are. I don't know. Because I can't even see in that little experiment. But the best way to make a bitch feel this small is let a bitch talk about you and you don't respond. Because that's exactly how they would feel. And Anita Baker ain't say shit for 24 hours. Anita responded and she still made the bitch feel like shit because Anita ain't say nobody's name. She talked about the situation, yes, but she ain't say no name. She ain't say no names. And, you know, I just feel like, come on now. Oh yeah, let's have some drinks and coffee and all that shit. Too fucking petty. And too fucking, what they call it? Petty Betty. Petty ass Betty. Petty ass Betty. I felt like Nicki Minaj right there when I was saying that. Anyway, we say pussy on fleek. Petty ass Betty. That's how I feel about the situation. She was petty. Petty ass Betty. I want to know how y'all feel about that. And I don't like two R&B divas. I mean, when you talk about R&B divas, like these are real R&B divas. These ain't no new blood R&B divas. These are R&B divas. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Yo, keep your beefs offline like y'all used to back in the day. Come here, fan. I need you right now. Keep your beefs offline like y'all used to do when there wasn't no fucking internet. You ain't even know half the beefs was going on. We ain't know nobody was hating on Anita Baker. Anita Baker told K.Michelle, yes, bitch, they been hating on me too. They was hating on me since such. And we still don't know who was hating on Anita Baker until today. One of them, Cheryl Lynn. Anyway, allegedly. We're going to keep it moving to the next goddamn topic. Shaming kids on the internet. Now, I really want to know, and I'm sobered up for this one. I really want to know, how do y'all feel about parents shaming their children on the internet? Now, honestly, I would probably say a couple years ago, or maybe, I don't think it was too recent, but maybe I probably been like, I was one of those people like, yeah, beat their ass. I don't care. Like, put it on the internet and all of that shit. But you know what? As I grow older, you're expected to change. You're expected to mature about a lot of things. And I can't picture me, or I can't picture none of my family members ever like beating my nieces and recording it and putting it on the internet. Like, who would want to do some shit like that? Now me, I got a many ass whooping. Many. But I would never want my mom to beat my ass and put that shit on the internet to embarrass me even more. That's like shit. If you want to beat somebody's ass, you might as well do it in public. Like, just do it in public. And that's not right neither. I got my ass whipped in class. But like I put on my Instagram, I think it should be a crime for public shaming on the internet. I really think it do, because, you know, back in the day, if you got your ass whipped in front of people, you ain't had no fucking camcorder. Wasn't no camcorder in Raymond Wilson Projects, goddamn it. A couple people had some, but damn it, it wasn't nobody pulling them out, and I ain't seen them on the regular. You ain't had nobody pulling out no camera phone. There wasn't no camera phones. You didn't have things being recorded, so the only thing you can go by is based on what so-and-so said or so-and-so seen. So it's not like you will be embarrassed forever and ever and ever. Yes, people are going to bring up, yeah, you remember that time, but okay, shit, I got my ass whipped in class in front of like maybe 25 students. Alright, they might remember it. Bitch, I remember it. But I ain't going to be hurting because that shit wasn't on video, and can't nobody go back into an archive and say, look at Kevin getting his ass beat 20 years ago in school. Now, when people do the public shaming on the internet, I just think that it's wrong to do that. Your kid probably talked that shit online, or your kid was probably doing a lot of stuff online, but it's a lot of public shaming, and when it comes down to the psychological things, we don't know what's going on in that child's head, excuse me, after they've been embarrassed. Some people might want to kill themselves. Some people might resent you for a long time. Shit, they might try to kill you after a certain amount of time. You just don't know how things just might turn out. And first of all, y'all know that little picture of me that went viral and shit? I hate that picture. First of all, fuck that picture. And fuck whoever keeps sending it to me. Oh, I just seen it. No, bitch, that picture been around for 2 years. Now, I don't like that picture, but it's old and nothing I can do about it. And I can handle that. That's fine. But if somebody showed a beating or me getting my ass, oh my God. I don't know what I would do. I would go great. I just wouldn't want that. And I think that some parents should think about the things that they post for likes. A lot of people do that for likes. Now, I seen this video of a mother beating her child. Now, no, she ain't beat him because it wasn't even her child. She was chastising her stepchild. Mind you, stepchild. Oh, you ain't going to be living in my house and you got bad grades and this and that, and you was smoking weed. So she decided to give him a George Jefferson haircut. Oh, when I seen that video, it made me mad. Because first of all, that child didn't come out your pussy to be doing some shit like that. You wait till his father come home, and then you let the father decide what he's going to do and if he's going to post it on the internet. And if anything, I hope he didn't decide to post that on the internet. You just don't, there's some things you don't do. Especially like a haircut like that. You going to put that on the internet? Are you cutting his hair? And that's not your biological child? I want to know where his mother is, and I hope that she's alive. Because I want to know, how does she feel about her child being posted on the internet by a stepmother? And I hope that if she couldn't take care of her child, I hope she get herself together so she can regain custody, so she can regain custody of her child. Because that's just not right. For the stepmother to make a decision like that because he got high. Yes, he might have gotten high with his friends, but he didn't get high on the internet. He didn't get bad grades on the internet. He got bad grades in school. He was smoking weed out with his friends. But to say, oh, because you're smoking weed and you got a bad report card, further embarrassing him, you're posting this on the internet. I'm just not here for that. And I'm not here for parents that do that. And she wasn't even his parent. You're a step parent. You're not his actual biological parent to be doing some shit like that. So I really felt some kind of way seeing that video. And I hope that there is something that can be done. I'm not saying put the parents in jail, but a fine or something has to be done for people that do stuff like this, because it's just not right. It's just not, to me, it's just not right. Not right at all. And I've seen some ass whoopings. Like I seen the uncle that beat his child. It wasn't his child, that was his nephew. He was beating his nephew, telling him, my nephew, you're not a thug, telling me you're not a thug, this is not real life. A couple months later, he was killed. Like, it's just crazy, man. You just don't, some things you just shouldn't put out there for everybody to see. Some things you just shouldn't put out there. So I want to know how y'all feel about it. I know some of y'all feel like, yeah, it's okay. Some people feel like, no, that shit ain't okay. Let me know how y'all feel about it. So, let's talk about Tamar's new song. I'm about to say, I Choose You. Bitch, I don't know the name of it. But it reminded me of K.Michelle. Bitch, K.Michelle, you talking about me? Shut up, girl. It reminded me of Keisha Cole's I Choose You. But anyway, I'm going to say this. This is one of Tamar's best vocally songs ever. Vocally produced songs ever. Like, Tamar fucking sang on the song. She did a beautiful job, but it gives me a K.Michelle vibe. No, it doesn't. No. It gives me a Keisha Cole vibe. K.Michelle, stop talking to me. Stop talking about us. Anyway. So some of y'all want to know what shows I've been watching and stuff. Wayward Pines. I am loving Wayward Pines. I'm not into the science fiction creepy bullshit. M. Night Shyamalan is the director of this show. I'm not sure if he's a writer and things like that, but I know that he's a producer, or maybe he did write it. I don't know. No, because it's off a novel. It was a novel. It's a series, Wayward Pines and things like that. But as far as the show goes, I love it. And I can't get enough of it. I done watched it. I watched both episodes, and then I made my family watch it yesterday, and I watched it with them both episodes. But I wasn't going to watch it again when my niece was like, oh, I want to see the first episode. I wasn't going to watch it again, but I just fell in love with this show, and it's really good. It's a 10-week miniseries. It comes on Fox Thursdays at 9. It stars Matt Dillon, Melissa Leo, Terrence Howard. Oh my God, she's not on. Well, I shouldn't tell y'all who's not on the show no more. So I won't even say her name just to fuck it up. But it's really, really good, and I hope that y'all get into it. Thursdays at 9 o'clock. I know it interferes with those that watch Backs to Family Values, but put one of the damn shows on DVR and watch it. And also, let me tell you something. Killer Couples, that's like Snap Killer Couples, Good Things on Netflix, Hulu. I love SVU and all of that shit. Ain't no show called Good Things on Netflix. I'm just saying I like to find good things on Netflix, but man, Snap Killer Couples, I can watch those marathons, reruns all day. Snapped is basically about women that snap and they kill their male lovers, and they go through all of these details about what happened and have reporters and stuff that reported on the story during the time. Like, they come up and talk about it, but sometimes you get some reporters that ain't one even there, bitch, they just talking about what happened. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And I found this new show on Independent Discovery, or is it Investigation Discovery? It's called House of Horrors. Oh! When you talking about being somebody holding you at hostage and you gotta find a way to get out, ooh, it's good. Y'all need to be watching them shows. I'm starting to love these little crime mystery stuff. Like, I never really was into that because I'm a comedic, romantic story thing person. Like, those are kind of stuff that I like. I love to laugh. But now, bitch, I've been into the, oh, this in the coroner's office, this said this and that said that, and they did this and they covered up the blood. I am into all of that shit, and I never thought that I would be a person that's into that. But yeah, like, I'm really liking it. And I love to watch Master Chef, and I'm going to get into the new season of, it's either Hell's Kitchen is new or Master Chef is new. It's one of them. But anyway, bitch, I just love Gordon Ramsay, period. I'm not into cooking shows, bitch. Don't get me confused with a Food Network, bitch, even though I've been eating. Don't get me into no Food Network shit. I love Gordon Ramsay because he be cursing them the fuck out, and he gets them together. That's why I love his show. You can get them the fuck out of here, baby. Yeah, another thing. I didn't read Chris Brown's apology. I don't care to hear about it. Listen, we know that Chris Brown has been diagnosed with bipolar. So it's like, now it's like, bitch, do I forgive you now, forgive you later? You do the same thing again, and you're going to apologize, and I'm going to forgive you again, you're going to do the same shit, you're going to apologize. It's getting fucking boring, Chris. Like, this whole shit is getting boring. You disrespected Tyson Beckford. You talked about what you was going to do to his son, and then you didn't apologize to Tyson Beckford. You apologized to the baby mom. That shit ain't cool. Like, you still disrespectful. And I'm still dead. Tyson Beckford keep atting you, bitch, until you acknowledge him, bitch, because you was wrong for that. You was wrong to say that about beating somebody's child up. Because what if somebody threatened you to beat up your daughter, That's just not cool. And Chris Brown is just irritating the fuck out of me, man. And I'm tired of talking about the bad shit that he's doing. I want to talk about something good about what he's doing. Anyway. The dumbass iPhone code. Oh, did everybody text your phone? Hey, get this text. This is going to cut your phone off. I'm like, bitch, my phone ain't cut off. Next thing I know, oh, it cut my phone right the fuck off. And then it turned it right back on. And thank God my phone cut right back on. It's too fucking early in the morning for some bitch to be, for a bitch named Dennis to be texting you at 8:30. I'm so shady. At 8:30 in the morning. Talking about, yeah, this shit gonna cut your phone off, bitch. Yeah. iPhone, hurry up and fix that shit. For everybody start sending that shit to me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Android phones deleting shit. Now, for the bitches and niggas that like to but they like to take naked pictures and stuff and send them to your lover or your friends or whoever. Your Instagram buddy, your Twitter buddy, your Facebook friend. Hey, for y'all that like to take those nasty pictures and send them to y'all. Send them to people. Oh, those days over. So the people that like to do that, Android has this issue where you think you reset your phone, but you really didn't reset your phone. First of all, am I entertaining y'all? That I'm entertaining y'all. Let me know if I'm entertaining y'all or not. Because I really have to. I hope I am. But I really think I have to take a pause. Yeah, so what I was saying was, when you get them Android phones, I done sobered up a whole lot. Yeah, so when you get those Android phones, right, you think you deceived. You think you deleted everything and you ain't deleted a goddamn thing. So you done sold your phone off to somebody and there they get this phone or whatever because they done got it all. It was a port phone, whatever you call that shit, not refurbished, but it was a resale phone, and then they find all your naked pictures and everything in the phone. But there is a way around it, but I don't have time to sit here to explain to you guys how to get rid of all of that stuff. All I know is when you have an iPhone and stuff, you can delete everything off your phone. Even when you think you didn't delete it right, they got this recently deleted box where they sit there for another 30 days. So I don't know if you got a man that was cheating or anything, but check his folders and shit and see what was recently deleted, because I know he ain't checking. And I know he probably got some fucking pictures that somebody done sent him, or maybe he got some pictures in there, or maybe you got some shit that you thought you deleted because you done sent to somebody and you got the shit sitting in your fucking phone. Delete the shit out your phone. Now let me tell y'all something. Just because you think you deleted something off of your computer or on your phone doesn't mean you deleted everything, because trust me, there's cell phone records and everything, and these cell phone companies and computer companies and the government, they know all the shit that you're doing. So there's no way to permanently delete everything, okay? So now unless you take them fucking Polaroid pictures, bitch, and you take a camera or a scissors and you cut the shit out of that. But y'all need to calm the fuck down while I finish my video. Y'all arguing over petty bullshit.
It's a fucking bullshit.
Alright, y'all, I'm not for this shit. Oh, this the action interruptions that y'all was looking for.
All day.
Alright. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Alright, let me get to y'all.
I waited till I like.
Alright. Ooh, don't you close the door in his face? Damn.
Like a weirdo that's sitting outside.
Goddamn. I'm recording. I'm not deleting a goddamn thing. I'm not deleting shit.
We're off of this.
No, I'm not. Because they like all that action. So I asked y'all for 5 random questions. So I'm gonna go through these questions and I'm gonna answer some for y'all. I think the #1 question by _Miss Fuller on Instagram from a lot of people is, how did you and Mikkel meet? Well, we met on blackpeoplemeet.com. No, I'm just joking. We met on MySpace back in like 2006 or some bullshit. You know how we used to go to sleep on MySpace, wake up on MySpace. That was me back in the day. Shit, I used to promote the Scorpion Show on MySpace. But we met on MySpace. He seen that I was a Janet fan, he was a Beyonce fan, and he would talk all of this shit. And Beyonce and Janet had albums come out around the same time. No Janet album didn't do as well or whatever. So he was talking his shit. And then you fast forward to like maybe 2 years later, even though we was MySpace friends, he seen that I was doing videos and he was like, well, I don't like how you be talking about Beyonce in your videos, because back in the day I used to go in on Beyonce. I softened up a whole lot, because you know, you don't really want to be known as a mean person, even though you have your thoughts. And back then, but both of us, we used to go, well, we watered down a lot of stuff. But anyway, that ain't the point in what I'm saying. I always be saying that a lot, I noticed. But anyway, so yeah. I was like, well, why don't you come over, come over to my mama, because I knew he knew my nephews, because I didn't know Mikkel, but Mikkel had spoke at my nephew's funeral. And I was like, who is this queen up here talking? But he was really talking some good stuff. So he came over one time, and my nephews, and then they knew him and everything. We met for the first time, we recorded for the first time, the chemistry was there, and that was it, bitch. We still been doing these videos since August 5th, 2008. So that's how Mikkel and I met. I'm about to say on MySpace. That's how Mikkel and I met and started doing the Scorpion Show and everything. And that was 7 years ago. So yeah, we've been doing this a long ass time. So somebody asked me, it was a question that I seen and I had the good motherfucking answer. This is from Hello Beautiful 4115. How do you think a person should be handled if he molests a child and their family? After everybody in the motherfucking family beat his ass, then you send his ass to the cops, you tell what happened, and y'all go to court and all that stuff, put his ass away and disown that family member. Or if you still got love for that family member, because some parents like the Douglas and stuff, they like to hide what their children are doing. You just got to keep his ass away from children, because you never know who he might try to molest next. But yeah, you got to beat that motherfucker's ass. That's what I think all child molesters should be done. Or find somebody, if you don't want to do it, find somebody that will beat his ass. But anyway, when it comes to your child, this should be nothing you wouldn't do when it comes to your child any goddamn way. So beat his motherfucking ass, then tell the cops why you beat his ass, and then lock his ass up. That's what you should do. That's what I think you should do. Lucky Lady 75091. Did you always think you would have a career in media and stuff? Well, no, I did not. But my 3 things, only 3 things I wanted to be: a doctor, a teacher, or a news reporter and stuff. And I feel like I news report and I get paid for it. I mean, yeah, I get paid for it. And I love what I do. No, I didn't go to school for it, but I can always go to school for it. And I really love what I do. So, do I blog? No, I don't blog. You know what's so funny? I really want to blog, but I don't want to be stealing nobody's stories and stuff. I know that you're really not stealing the story, but all the fucking news channels, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, they all tell the same story, but they tell it in a different way. So I really have to let go of that fear of blogging and being scared that I'm taking someone else's story, but just put my own motherfucking twist to it. And I don't have respect for bloggers that copy and paste shit. Learn how to put shit into your own words. And if you can't do it, go to school for journalism and learn how to put that shit in your own words. Anyway, so, murder report. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and do you think your mom will ever get her own talk show? Well, first of all, in 5 years, I don't plan to be in this house. I want to be in a nice little condo. That's what I want. I want a condo or an apartment. But I ain't going to live by myself. Somebody going to be up in there with me. I don't know who. But, my mom have her own talk show? I don't know. But do I want my own talk show? Yes. with the Scorpion Show, and maybe 2 other people. My idea is the Scorpion Show and 2 other female YouTubers. Y'all know, and you know, we have a motherfucking show. That's what I think would be decent. But I can't really say all of my ideas because I don't want a bitch stealing my idea again. And I said, never mind. Yes. So next story. I am living. _I am living. Will you ever call Atlanta home? Yes, I hope so. I really hope so. I really want to live there. I don't want to be all like 60 and shit and be like, oh, I should have did it 30 years ago. But yes, I do plan to live there in Atlanta one day. Curvy Couture Ash, if you could rename the Scorpion Show, what would it be? Oh, let me tell you something. I hate the Scorpion Show name now. I really, really hate it. But it's a brand now. I mean, people know us from the Scorpion Show. I can't go. When people see me for the first time, Scorpion, like they don't even say no Kevin. They say Scorpion, so it's a brand now. But hey, if we make the TV, I want to get rid of the Scorpion Show name, and I would rather be like Kevin and Michelle, the Kevin and Michelle Show, or something decent, or a funny ass name with Kevin and Michelle, and eliminate the Scorpion Show name. But I will never forget it. I will never delete this channel and shit. We got like over 15, like 12, 1,300 videos. This one says, the Andrew LaRose. How old is too old for a gay man to be a virgin? Well, you're never too old to be a virgin, not unless your dick can't get up no more. But then again, if you, I don't really want to go there, but if your dick can't get hard, then you know what? Hey, I would say let that go. Let that go. Let it go. Beauty _Beauty. When you meet face to face with Jen Jackson, what would be the first thing you wanted to say to her? How much I love her and how much her music has been such inspiration to my life. Now, I was face to face with her before, like I'm right here and she's like right here in front of the table, and I couldn't say a goddamn thing. They had to push me off after she signed her book because I was just like, oh my God, she's in front of my face. And she signed her book and signed her name and everything. I should say, can you say to Kevin, love Janet and stuff like that? But I just couldn't say anything. I was speechless. Fucking speechless. What's my favorite cocktail? A Long Island or a strawberry cocktail? Ooh, you just made my mouth. Yeah, I like a good drink. Spirit of 90. When did you start watching wrestling? Oh, well, back when I was a kid and stuff, you know how wrestlers, when they I know y'all about Saturday morning wrestling. On Saturday morning wrestling, wherever you live, they would tell you when wrestling was coming to your area and stuff like that. And Hulk Hogan used to be on TV. I used to think Hulk Hogan was black because he was so tanned and everything. But then I got older, I realized it was a fucking tan. But because I just couldn't realize how he was so dark skinned to me. But anyway, they were on TV and they would advertise like when they're coming to your town. And when they advertise when they're coming to your town, they would tell you which wrestlers are fighting. And then they would be like, here's what Hulk Hogan has to say about what he's going to do to whoever ass he's going to kick that night. And I'll be like, you know, nobody was I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. I would be talking back to the fucking screen like they can really hear me and stuff. I used to say all kinds of stuff. And then like when I found out that wrestling came on Monday nights, that was like the best thing. Because I used to record that, and you know at 9 o'clock, take your ass to bed, but I would record them. And I mean, I had hundreds of VCR tapes of me taping wrestling. Sometimes I would tape over movies and shit, take the little tape and put it over the little tab. Ooh, I'm so old. Take the little tab and just tape over shit. Or somebody would buy a movie on tape and I would tape over that shit. Oh, I was like a big wrestling fan. And now I don't got to do that no more. I got the WWE Network. I could go on YouTube if I want to find a match that's not on there, but it has everything. So I've been a big fan. And I know that when certain people get older, you know, you grow out of it, but I never grew out of it. I was always a WWF fan. Never really liked WCW. I always thought that their shows were too dark. And when I say dark, like you would see the wrestling ring and you can't see the crowd. There was no color. There was no... It just wasn't the right fit for me. to be watching it. So I was always a WWF fan, WWE fan. So that was me. And I used to go to the matches with my nephew and everything. Shit, I'm trying to go to the wrestling match in July. And I think I'm going to go. So yeah, I've been a big fan. Any more questions? What is your biggest achievement in life so far? I think me being afraid to speak. Being afraid to speak and be able to speak my mind and be so freaking opinionated, because me talking into a little camera, I've been able to do so much, and I've been able to touch so many people by speaking into a tiny little ass camera. Like, I love it. Like, I've been playing, man, I can't even sit here and just say that how blessed I am to do what I do and to actually love what I do. Because people have jobs and they make a lot of money, but they fucking hate it, and they just take everybody's bullshit and just go. Listen, it's just me and Mikkel. We got our own shit from time to time, and we work that shit out, okay? And you rarely see it on camera, or y'all see it on camera, y'all be like, oh, it's tension, because something happened before. But bitch, yeah, that's it. But you know, I love what I do. I'm blessed to do that. That's my biggest achievement so far. You know, my biggest achievement so far. My biggest achievement would be actually being this. Well, we were discovered, but being discovered and be like, yes, we actually want to put you on TV. Not to be around you, take your shit, and then get on TV and do what you do. That's not what I want. So, yes, that would be my next big goal. Then another big accomplishment is getting the fuck out of debt. Oh, that's another big accomplishment. That would be a huge accomplishment too. But yeah, so yeah, thank y'all for your questions and everything. Who asked me that? If I don't think I said your name. That was. Wow, I can't even find. That was Nubian 13, and then Beautiful Spirit says, "What would you say is the best advice you've gotten from anyone about the show?" I remember, before I turn this camera on, I gotta wipe this sweat off. I remember one time I was so drunk. I was so drunk, and Brandy was at the club, and Brandy was there to. I said, damn, don't get emotional. Yeah, Brandy was there and we were talking, and I was just telling her my frustrations about a lot of stuff. You know, I was just venting. And she was like, you are already there. She said, you're already there. You just have to know that you're there, and you have to believe that you're there, and you have to know that you are the shit. You are it. You have to know that. And it just meant so much to me, because you know, a lot of people can see a lot of things in you, but you won't believe it until you believe it. You have to know that you are the star. You are who you are. Like, it just was like, wow, just thank you so much for that, because there can be times where you don't believe that, but you really have to believe that, and that really stuck out. And even though I was drinking and stuff, that has stuck with me. That has stuck with me, and that was like 3 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. That has stuck with me, because it really sobered me up. And I just had to hug her, and I was just like, thank you so much, and everything. So yeah, we had a nice conversation, maybe like 30-40 minutes, just talking, and just, we had a good time, and she performed and everything. So yeah, that will be like one of the best advice that I got. And another thing about Lady Gaga just telling us that you can't let people change you. Don't let nobody tell you to do something that you don't want to do. Don't be around people that's not going to lift you up. If they're trying to bring you down, those are the people you need to get out of your life. Like, she told us a lot too. So yeah, we've gotten a lot of advice from a lot of people, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm thankful. So I want to say thank y'all for watching this video. Mikkel and I will be back next week. I'm not sure if Cheryl Lynn is going to call in, because she unfollowed me, and I didn't say anything bad about her on Twitter. I told her I was going to speak my mind on video, but I definitely want to talk to her, and I could speak to her my mind again, because like, I just really think that that was real petty on what she did, and I heard that she said some more stuff today. Like, come on, let it go. If somebody doesn't want to be your friend, you ain't got to get on Twitter and campaign on why they're not your friend no more and go in on them. That's it. Let the shit go. So yeah, I have to go. I will see y'all next week. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy y'all last weekend in May, and I will see you next month. Peace. Did I throw up one finger, two fingers? Peace.